Yo, yo, can y'all hear me? My bad, y'all. I appreciate y'all for letting me know. My dumb ass. I'll just do this again real quick. Alive and said, salute. I ain't know there's no audio. Pacavelli, salute. Yo, que lo que? Todo frío. Top tier Chris in the building, salute. Yeah, fuck that shit though. We here. I have a question. Two dudes are coaching my nigga NYC, but still he ends up broken abroad at some chick's place. What the fuck went wrong? I mean, bro, I just gave this analogy, but I was on mute or I wasn't. I ain't even on audio. But I just finished saying it's the same shit like a basketball game, bro. You could be Mike Krzyzewski or Greg Popovich, have the best game plan, but it's up to the player to execute. You can come up with the game plan or the best coaching. He gotta execute. You can't force the nigga to do something, and you're not over there with him. Salute to everybody in the building. People will continue to talk record field unless we have an incident where someone pulls up and gets someone to play. Until then, no one will take anything that seriously. We'll be taking this as tough talk. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right, said. And clearly, that's a thing in this space. But I thought this was the fucking collab, politic, and talk about mangoes. My thing is like we shouldn't make it weird, and we shouldn't do the tough talk if that's not what we really want. That's my whole thing. And then I realized too, like, fuck all that. Fuck all that negativity. I'm on the road to 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours. That's what I really should have named the title. All this irrelevant shit that everybody already knows that been going on way before I came. That shit. I'm gonna change the title and that old ass thumbnail. Yo, street smart salute. Yo, buddy, salute. Yo, can you come on the panel real quick? Eddie J, I want to holler at you. Just a few words, my brother. I don't agree with a few comments you be making, especially at the wrong time. I just want to make sure you really somebody before we have that conversation. It's a lot of weird games. There's a lot of weird mind fuckery and rock throwing games that gets played in this fucking space. I don't think anyone is coaching NYC, but hundreds of people is giving him good advice. Mm. Okay, you might have a point there, Douglas, because coaching and giving advice is two different things. Coaching, managing. I heard some stupid niggas say handling. Like a couple niggas said that shit. Those is different. Those is all different terms. A lot of this shit is just advice. Whatever it is, the nigga ain't listening. So, or even if you do listen, he gonna do what he want. I would love to see such a person. Niggas like social loner. He's the type he don't know what it's like to get punched in the face. Maybe he does, but that's the vibe he gives me. So I doubt it. There's people in life that they don't know what it feels like to get punched in the mouth. So they think they can just go about life just saying and doing whatever they want. Yo, can you come on the panel? I'm just trying to make sure you're not a troll. It's your first day in my chat, but you be shy. Just come on the panel real quick, bro. Why no niggas going? Oh, why no niggas going on like trying to read on Facebook? You know. I don't know. I just know that I'm not jumping out the window no more. I'm always supporting, hold it down, but all this your bando, what's up with your man? Your bando this, nah, bando nothing. Bando don't know nothing. Bando chilling. I'm a supporter just like y'all motherfuckers. I just go a little harder. Pause. Too many drunks and weird personalities in the space. You might have a point. That might be. You know what I mean? I might agree to that. I mean, this to each his own. You know, if you're gonna smoke, you're gonna smoke. If you're gonna drink, you're gonna drink. But if you use that and then come on the panel and be a weird nigga, not come on the panel, but come in the space and be on some weird shit. Mm. Yeah, bro. That's how I'm gonna change the title if I can in the thumbnail. We on the road to 500 subs. That's the focus. That's the main focus right there. Yeah, Moskin salute. Why is he not around no more? Did he have better shit to do? Did he get tired of this shit? Did this shit get too weird and he just said fuck this shit? I see how this space can make a nigga do say, man, fuck this shit. She ain't even worth it. Especially once I take the fun out of it. This YouTube shit could never get serious for me. Niggas couldn't pay me enough to react to them. They broke. Broke, scary, or hate their lives. Yes, some people definitely be acting like they hate their lives. Like it be a lot of self hate or just self weirdness. It is, but they not, cause ain't nobody in high school. We all grown ass men. That's what I'm saying. Like even though that's not realistic, but and no, well, fuck that, no, cause we don't gotta all get along. That's super unrealistic anyway. But there should still be you know, a fuck that nigga. He's over there, I'm over here. But niggas won't get along and still want to interact. They still want to intertwine with each other, knowing they don't get along. That's the weird shit for me. That and I ain't no fucking coach. Like I'm not Bill Belichick. I am not Greg Pop. I'm a travel space supporter and a New York representative. On the 23rd, You got to get 50 subs in order to go live, and then you need 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours to get monetized. That's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Even though I came to the space, I came on panels before Future came out. But still, I ain't get deep into this shit until he popped off. So like, it is what it is. I don't have no problem with that. The first panel I ever went on was Ronin's, and I was canned up the whole time. That was after my first suit trip. But after that, I said, man, fuck this YouTube shit, and I went right on with my regular life. It wasn't until Future came on where I really got invested in this shit. And that's because he's from New York. If that title would have said man from West Virginia or man from West Bubblefuck, I probably would have never tuned in. If we're going to keep it a glass of water. Facts. You feel me? And that's what we going to do. Well, we going to do that regardless, but you know, I don't want people getting confused thinking that I stand for anything because I don't. And I can't get sent off. Like, it's just certain shit that just don't go on over here. No pun intended. Like, no disrespect to bro. It's just, this ain't that. Yo, are there any group chats to join? Yeah, Future got one. Future got one. Teddy got one. No, Teddy got some. I'm in the bros chat. I'm not in none of the extracurricular ones. Yeah, Future got a chat. We be in there chopping it up. Niggas probably in there talking right now. On WhatsApp. John the Analyst said he was a new nigga. Shout out to my nigga John the Analyst. He been on TMI channel. Super and Pop always junk. Both don't really be talking a lot about nothing respectfully. I mean, yeah, to a nigga that's just here for the content, I'll see how that's bothering, how I'll be like, yo, bro, what the fuck is this? Where's the travel stuff? But he'd be like, to each his own, bro. You got a nigga like me, I don't mind none of the three niggas you mentioned. You feel me? But that's just me. So it's like, we gotta find a way, we gotta find some balance. Because everything ain't for everybody. But just as much as you don't like it, other people love it. Yeah, he's before my time. I just hear people speak on him. Not necessarily how it's supposed to be done. I just want to show them. I just want to show them what I'm about. You feel me? Or just my version of events. I don't need no validation from this shit, cause DJ Money, salute. Okay. Now I see why you saying what you're saying. Now I feel you, visual hype. Like you ain't here for that. And yeah, a lot of the OGs do be on some weird shit. A lot of OGs definitely be on some weird shit, some weird drunk shit. And they don't have to explain so yeah, the more for this nigga than all of us. Yo, I appreciate that big dollar salute. Speaking of camera, would you ever camera regular on your channel? I feel like viewers connect to the channel more. Yeah, I'ma have to. That I want to, not really. I don't really care for being on camera, especially for the amount of hours that Future and Rella do it. I think that's a skill in itself. But yeah, this is IRL, so I just got to get my reps up. It ain't a big deal. David, salute. Yeah, I don't know what you call them, but them niggas ain't moving like no fucking old heads, like no OGs. Yo, Blackie, salute, Keyway. What's going on? No, that's another. There's be a lot of narratives in this fucking shit. Unnecessary narratives that people create out of boredom. Today's topic is a bunch of shit. But we on the road to 500 subs. The original topic was what the fuck was it? I forgot this bitch already. Oh, the original topic, look, it was why does this space go so weird? Let me double check. I'm just saying anything. Hold on, Red. Some people don't understand that. When they people don't understand that niggas fuck with Future for Future. Especially that nigga that just tuned in 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. He's not gonna fucking understand that. But he's gonna have a bunch of opinions. This new era, oh Jesus past, will hang out at the bar on the corner. Now everything is online. YouTube is now one of those spaces. Yeah, that's a fact. And like Moskin said, I was in and out that shit yesterday. It connects people that wouldn't be connected in the real world. In the real world. Over here you can disrespect, you can say whatever you want to somebody that you know that you wouldn't have done that shit in real life without there being any consequences. Yeah, you only gotta have 50 subs to go live. And you can even bypass that shit and just buy the StreamYard. If you pay the StreamYard thing, you could bypass that, I heard. Hit the like button, y'all. Yeah, look. That nigga might fuck around and be older than Sabrina. Talking about that her son. Salute to her too. Salute to Sabrina. Slugger salute. Mm. Almost all of these niggas in the space only have sex when they leave the country. Don't look for validation or advice from any of these niggas. You right. But that's the thing though, like if you know, you know, like if you know how to read it between the lines and you know how to see shit for what it is, no funny shit. After a while, you can read messages and like you can start figuring niggas out just off the shit they be saying on this shit. You could tell who don't get no sex till they leave the country. You could tell who don't really have no friends outside of this YouTube shit. Just off the shit they say. They don't really have to say it, but just off the shit that they type and say, you can tell. Yeah. Fuck is funny. What's so funny, straight part time? We say no salute, no nothing. You just came in here giggling. Her son might be a YouTuber. I never saw some of the videos and does a lot of comments. Who knows? Shit, whoever he is, he better come get some of this clout while it's hot. Whoever the fuck he is. Okay. He knows him personally. All right, my bad, bro. My bad. Salute. Too many troll pages and fake pages. I don't be knowing who real. Josh, salute. I'm about to play something. Uh, yeah, we freestyling it right now. What the fuck should I play? What the fuck should I screen share? Oh, hold on. Let me see if. Yeah. Um. We could have that pool party conversation when this nigga get back from the shoot or from DR. Nah, it's online nation, bro. All this shit is fun to me. I fucks with all y'all niggas, so I fucks with the niggas that fuck with me for sure. Eddie J for sure is a troll page. Not a troll page. I keep saying that. I keep mixing that up. He's for sure a bitch nigga that's hiding behind the troll page. Where you at? It's a lot of reverse psychology games that get played on here. Y'all can hear me? Yeah. This is definitely the dark side. The dark side for sure. Shit goes a lot differently over here. But yeah, like I was saying before I got that phone call, it's a lot of reverse psychology and little secret mind games that gets played in space. And if you're not smart and wit enough, you that shit gonna go right over your head. There's a lot of weird reverse psychology games that be getting played. I make this shit weird. That's my biggest issue. Niggas is weird. Niggas is going under fake pages. Yeah, my pops keep calling me. That's why this shit keep cutting off. My bad, y'all. Let me play something real quick. Oh yeah, but you said my mic was muted. Tell you shit about the names. Like, I don't have to name names. If you know, you know. And all naming names do is just make the drama better. Ain't nothing gonna happen behind this shit. Niggas is really pussy. And niggas is really internet niggas. So naming names don't do nothing. Fuck this shit. Let's next subject. Let's talk about some other shit. That's what I'm doing. Y'all already said niggas don't be ending up meeting up off this shit. T Will already calls this shit WWE. From y'all stories, it's rare motherfuckers actually meet up. Like, this shit just raises your blood pressure for nothing. So you gotta let her learn how not to let it raise your blood pressure type shit, you know? You gotta know how to keep it cool. But it's hard to keep it cool around a bunch of weirdos. I'm not used to that. Shit is weird. I'll separate myself. I'll go do some other shit. And I'm not used to conversating and like going back and forth. Like I'm not used to conversing with niggas that don't know what it feels like to get punched in the mouth. That's a different conversation. The nigga that don't know what it feels like to get punched in the mouth, he has a different understanding. He has a different way of thinking and saying things. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just chatting. I don't know. I don't know shit. Maybe I'm just emotional. Yo, what should I play, y'all? Give me something worth watching, worth reviewing. Anton Daniels. Yo, Marcus, which Anton Daniels video? I know something flowing around right now, but which one? Do some origin shit. What you mean? Like what? My skins? I don't really understand. Let me know what y'all want to see. Well, what y'all want to go over. Go to 39 minutes. Most ratchet bitch laying down pops on man. What do you mean, bro? What are you talking about? I bet. I never saw that. Let me look for that right now. Peace, man. In the chat. Hey, now we ain't even gonna go over Bello. Salute to that nigga. Let's watch some other shit. No, Bando, you are too invested in it. Yeah, clearly, bro. When in reality, it's all entertainment. The majority of the chat is here for entertainment. Yeah, it's alright. We gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it right. Passport brothers. On Dr. Phil. Alright, bet. Let's see. Let's see this one. Let's see. Passport. Oh yeah, I see it. We on that nigga. You gotta say that shit from a real page, bro. Ain't no way you on that nigga head from the troll page. Nah, I was talking to this nigga, Ben. I was talking to this nigga. If you caught up on the chat, you might be far back behind. But not true, Chris. Whatever I said, it ain't true, bro. That nigga just tripping, man. That's the fake Ben. That's not the real Ben page. That's the troll page, y'all. We all started as hope for Future's growth, but it's just not happening, bro. Future's like a likable person, but he's not going to change, unfortunately. YouTube is littered with people like him. I don't, I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. And you might be speaking for yourself, but some people like how shit is just going. Some people like how shit going. Well, not like how shit going, but obviously they want him to clean it up a little bit. But the way he is part of the entertainment. Like Elvis said yesterday, if he was to switch it all up, some of y'all niggas wouldn't even tune in no more. And switch it all up in a good way. Y'all won't find that shit entertaining. But it's to each his own, though. I'm not speaking to you. I'm speaking for everybody. A little bit what? By the time you respond to that, a little bit what? All right, now you want? What you mean by talking real? I don't mind talking real, but what we talking about? What did I say? I'm talking and reading. I'm triple tasking right now. All right. Alright. You know what the fuck I mean, bro. Why I gotta you know what I mean? But I guess he has to change a lot a bit. He has to change a lot. Like, is that better for you, bro? I understand what you're saying, but nigga, what's understood don't gotta be said all the time. That don't mean you ain't talking real. I thought that shit was understood already. Yo, Big Reese, salute. Salute. He ain't know any better. A lot of niggas is new to this YouTube internet shit. That nigga did not know any better. And it's not gonna stop. Nah, bro. We can't have that talk over here, brody. Salute to you for believing in me if you do, but this ain't that. I'm not trying to. Ain't nobody trying to suppress, bro. If anything, me doing my thing only makes him look better. It's still on our nation at the end of the day. That's how I look at things. Hold on, let me see what you're saying right here. Seriously, Bando, no disrespect, but y'all need to have a powwow and make him break down what he needs to do. Then make sure he has a budget. People are very funny. His support can reach tomorrow. Then I totally understand and agree with you. But just like we said earlier, we can write that shit down. We can give him the greatest game plan straight from Steve Kerr himself. It's up to him to execute, bro. We can't force that nigga. And majority of the times, we're not gonna be down there with him. So we can only relay the message. He has to follow through. Not for sure, but I don't have to say it. That should speak for itself. It don't have to be no weird tension or no weird division and monopoly shit going on. Like, right? They say something not right with them, but then they expect a lot. You gotta pick one. Yo, I'm telling you, bro. That nigga 40. I'm 30. The fuck? I know sometimes I may speak to that nigga friend, but that's because we all men. I speak to any nigga like that. We men at the end of the day. It ain't disrespect, but I ain't that nigga father. Can't make that nigga do shit. A nigga old enough to be my big cousin. Facts. Especially if they sending you their bread. We all know that. So yeah, you're right. You're right. Even if niggas wasn't sending bread, if you call yourself a content creator, niggas want to see something. So or they expect something or whatever it is. But obviously, niggas expect a little bit more when they actually send it in their bread. So yeah, I understand what you're saying, bro. I'm just saying. This is the only time I feel like you said something right. So this is the only time we acknowledge a fake page. I'm just saying, if I don't like the space, why am I here? If you don't like what you see, show us what you're doing. Okay. Yo, fake page. I agree with you. Whoever it is behind that shit, I agree with that message right there. That's a troll page, bro. And Ben would have been came up on the panel. He don't do all that chatting from the thing. Yeah. Oh, let me play this video. Knicks, real member, what up? Talk about them Knicks though. Knicks fanatic. Them niggas going crazy. I woke up to a W. I'm like, oh shit. I was talking so much shit. I don't know if you heard me, bro, but I ain't have no faith. I'll keep it a buck with you. I'll keep it a glass of water. I ain't think it was looking too good for the Knicks. But shit, we 2-0. Let's go. Where Romeo at? He had a lot of hope for the Celtics. You're not his father, and none of that donation money goes to you. What do niggas want you to do? Exactly. The fuck? I know I be saying salute and shit, and appreciate the support, but I ain't never get a dollar out that shit. Not that I'm looking for it or wanted it. That's not what I do shit for. But I want to talk real, right? If someone keeps donating over and over again, they gain entertainment out of something. That's a fact. You can't tell a man what to be entertained about. Stop trying to dictate a man's pockets. Yeah, a lot of people do that. I'm pretty sure you're not talking to me. You're just making a general statement because I don't be doing that. But yeah, a lot of people do that. Like, why are you donating to this, nigga? Because he fucking wants to, nigga. You go donate to what you want to donate to. So I definitely agree to that. Why would you send money to a guy that doesn't do anything? Like, why are we having this conversation, nigga? That's a fact, and it's up to the nigga to use it. Especially if he knows that you ain't steering him wrong. He knows you giving him great advice. He got to use that shit. Mmm. Okay, I could agree to that. Oh, not yet for sure. I said it. I said I ain't gonna go against them. I ain't gonna bet against them. I was just being realistic. I didn't see it, but shit, we moving on to the next round. Fuck the Celtics. I don't know, bro. I'm not taking responsibility of that party, bro. I'm gonna help out as much as y'all niggas help out, bro. I'm not putting shit on my back. I ain't gonna end up enjoying shit. It's all our party. It ain't my party. All you niggas trying to tell me about the Celtics last night. I screenshot.
All of y'all baby daddy, boyfriends, husbands, cousins, brothers, uncles, and daddies was all in Cartagena this weekend. I traveled to Cartagena to meet one of my friends who was traveling from Ecuador just for the weekend. It was my first time in Cartagena, and my God in heaven, y'all did not lie about the passport, bro. Baby, I got off the plane. I didn't know where I was at. It was black men as far as the eye could see. I took a little video while I was in the immigration line. They was grouped up and duped up. You hear me? The line was at least 2 hours long to get through immigration. I promise you, and I'm not lying, right hand to God. They probably had 5 women in this immigration line. Everybody else was black men.
Mm.
And I said, oh, there's a story here. I mean, they was coming in groups. The group that was in front of me was a group of 10, bitch. A group of 10 that had came from Philly. How I knew they was from Philly? Because I could hear their accent. I could hear them talking. I was looking at them in line, downloading Tinder. I said, them people did not fucking lie.
Wait. Wait. So when you go to these other countries, and I'm genuinely asking a question because I am not aware. When you go to these other countries, you can download an app that is serviced in that country. Like, is it a separate app? Does it have translation? Is it in English? What does that look like? Because he's saying that people were downloading Tinder in the app. So how do you do that? Like when you go to the other country, and this is for my passport bros or anybody because I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm better understanding the culture. Am I going to participate? No. Anton is not interested in it. I wouldn't want my picture being taken anywhere near such a thing because I am married and I am committed. And so I'm not in that type of space. I'm not in that lane. I'm not interested in it. But to speak more effectively to it, right? When we're having conversations on these panels and these platforms, and I'm trying to understand why people do what they do, I want to understand the fullness of it. If anybody can let me know inside of the comments, and I always like to link back to the content creator to give them credit. So the link back to it will be in the description. Um, do you guys download the app? Do you just hit the streets? Do you go to the clubs? When you go, are you seeing a whole lot of other black people? Is it primarily black people? Is it also white men? Because I know white men was the original passport bro. Well, maybe not passport bro, but I know that they were the original passporters. and military guys, right? And so now that
That's a fact. And we spoke about this shit the other day. Europeans been doing this shit and military niggas. That's a fact.
we've popularized certain cultures on the internet that is now available to everyone. And so I'm asking these questions for insight because I do hear a lot of people, they switching over from Sosua, right? So they switching over from the Dominican Republic to Colombia. And now from Colombia over to Thailand. And I've also heard some passport bros, I forgot some of their names, but I've also heard some of the passport bros and some of the guys that have channels that's dedicated to it, speaking about how certain places are becoming saturated, that the locals or the people there are starting to get sick of it and stuff like that, or some people want the money, but they don't necessarily want the craziness that goes along with it, and that it's becoming more of a ring that the government is capitalizing off.
That's a fact, Elgin. A lot of motherfuckers be over here watching. Some even be entertained, and then some even participate in the shit on the low. But then they just turn on their cameras and the computers and just start talking that shit. Because ain't nobody knows. Ain't nobody gonna be able to prove them wrong. So they start talking like they're so against it. These men are crazy. But they be the same ones that be down with this shit on the low.
Off of it. And another thing that I also heard was that there was a lot of setups that was happening in Colombia in particular. I didn't hear about it anywhere else. I actually did last year I did a video on how everything was being set up, and I did it on the Millionaire Morning Show about when people travel into Colombia, there was warnings from the government there, both here and there, that to be careful because it's a lot of guys that was getting set up, robbed. One person wound up going missing and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to understand the culture so that when we have these conversations, we can speak more effectively to it. Let me play the rest of this video and get the context, and then we're gonna go from there. All right.
Now, this is my first time in Cartagena. I didn't know what to expect. I was thinking,
Is it Cartagena or is it Cartagena? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it or anything like that.
I've been to Colombia before. I've been to Cali, but I didn't think that I was coming to the whole fest. But that's what the fuck was going on. And anybody
Yeah, no disrespect, but I hate listening to Mooks talk. Niggas be so extra and fucking annoying.
with a peon, any type of peon of a brain could see what the fuck is going on down there in Cartagena. When you walking down the streets, the women is literally pulling on you, winking, calling you pop. They trying to get it. They working, and they paying for it. They paying for it. They down there buying coochie. I was so embarrassed standing in that immigration line because I could just feel the people that's from Cartagena looking at us, because I'm in the fucking line too. They looking at us saying,
So was he participating or what? Oh, he was in a line in the immigration. I'm
That's
like,
what
wait a
makes it
minute. He don't
cringe.
seem like the type of person
That's
that'll
what makes that shit
participate, but I don't
annoying.
know. I don't put nothing past nobody. I'm just observing. I'm just listening.
had them lined up to come buy some cat. All the way in South America. I just
Is it me or the sound fucked up? Hold on. Okay, that's why. Once upon a trip, salute. Hit that like button, y'all. Appreciate it. Oh, okay, that's what I know. Hold on 1 second. Hit that like button, chat. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Got this shit.
Explosions, so to speak. No pun intended. There being an explosion of guys. I'm genuinely asking a question. No, Anton is not interested in it. I wouldn't want my picture being taken anywhere near such a thing because I am married and I am committed. And so I'm not in that type. Heard some passport bros, I forgot some of their names, but I've also heard some of the passport bros and some of the guys that have channels that's dedicated to it, speaking about how certain places are becoming saturated, that the locals or the people there are starting to get sick of it and stuff like that, or some people want the money, but they don't necessarily want the craziness that goes along with it, and that it's becoming more of a ring that the government is capitalizing off of. And another thing that I also heard was that there was a lot of setups that was happening in Colombia in particular. I didn't hear about it anywhere else. I actually did a another thing that I also heard was that money, but they don't necessarily want the craziness that goes along with it. Kind of saturated. That
Yo, DJ Money, salute.
Salute, bro. Did you get that
Yo,
message I just
strictly
sent you?
salute.
You get that message I just sent you, bro?
Nah, where you sent to that?
Right there in the chat. Space, travel space sun zone. I think they talking about all of us on that shit.
Where you sent it to me at?
On the chat.
Oh, hold on, let me look for that shit.
I was watching a little bit of that shit yesterday. You know, I was traveling through, checking everything out and shit, and they was talking about all of it, all of us and shit.
Matter of fact, we got time. We ain't all right. Let me screenshot that bitch.
The Premier Lifestyle or something like that. That's his name, I think. Premier Lifestyle.
All right. After this, we gonna go right over there.
All right, I'm gonna sit in the back.
that the locals or the people there are starting to get sick of it and stuff like that, or some people want the money, but they don't necessarily want the crazy. I've also heard some of the. I do hear a lot of people they switching over from Sosua, right? So they switching over from the Dominican Republic to Colombia, and now from Colombia over to Thailand. And I've also heard some passport bros. I forgot some of their names, but I've also heard some of the
In my opinion, and I could be wrong, but he wouldn't hear about this shit if he wasn't in the space. I could be wrong though, or if he wasn't watching from the bushes.
of the passport bros and some of the guys that have channels that's dedicated to it, speaking about how certain places are becoming saturated, that the locals or the people there are starting to get sick of it and stuff like that, or some people want the money, but they don't necessarily want the craziness that goes along with it, and that it's becoming more of a ring
Yo,
that the
Sanso,
government
salute.
is capitalizing off of. And another thing that I also heard was that there was a lot of setups that was happening in Colombia in particular. I didn't hear about it anywhere else. I actually did last year I did a video on how everything was being set up, and I did it on the Millionaire Morning Show about when people travel into Colombia, there was warnings from the government there, both here and there, that to be careful because it's a lot of guys that was getting set up, robbed. One person wound up going missing and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to understand the culture so that when we have these conversations, we can speak more effectively to it. Let me play the rest of this video and get the context, and then we're gonna go from there. All right.
Now, this is my first time in Cartagena. I didn't know what to expect. I was thinking,
is it Cartagena or is it Cartagena? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it or anything like that.
I've been to Colombia before. I've been to Cali, but I didn't think that I was coming to the whole fest. But that's what the fuck was going on. And anybody with a peon, any type of peon of a brain, could see what the fuck is going on down there in Cartagena. When you walking down the streets, the women is literally pulling on you, winking, calling you pop. They're trying to get it. They working, and they paying for it. They paying for it. They down there buying coochie. I was so embarrassed standing in that immigration line because I could feel the people.
Wait, but why are you embarrassed? You a whole mook. That shit don't got nothing to do with you. Fuck you embarrassed about? Mind your business.
People that's from Cartagena looking at us, because I'm in the fucking line too. They looking at us saying,
so was he participating or what? Oh, he was in a line in the immigration. I'm like, wait a minute. He don't seem like the type of person that'll participate, but I don't know.
He a whole rainbow. Why does he care?
Nobody. I'm just observing. I'm just listening.
Got them lined up to come buy some cat. All the way in South America. I just, y'all didn't lie. I thought y'all was lying. I thought y'all was bitter because, these black men is out here traveling and they got their passports. And that's why I was just so happy that black men just had passports and they was, seeing the world. No. Them motherfuckers is lined up to go participate. And you know what? I ain't gonna say too much on here. But all I'm gonna say is y'all was right. And I apologize. I have never seen nothing like this in my life. Child, they was walking.
You know what makes this whole conversation a bitch mook conversation? Because every time he keeps saying y'all was right, when he says y'all, he's just referring to females. Because it's only the bitter bitches that's past the wall, that don't hit the wall speaking on this shit. So every time he says y'all, he's speaking on females. So for Anton to piggyback of a whole video that came from a female perspective, from a mook perspective, I mean, it is what it is. But every time he says y'all was right, he's talking about females. The bitter females, like the cat ladies and shit, the bitches that care about what other people got going on.
Walking the streets of Cartagena in packs, like a packs of wild
And he's
dogs.
laughing. Anton laughing like, look, he's giggling and
for
shit.
cat.
You find this homo nigga so funny.
I'm speechless.
Shit! What is going on over there? Oh, is this like spring break time? What is happening? Dog, listen. I know that this is dropping today, but we definitely gonna have this conversation on After Hours. We gotta have this conversation on After Hours. So tune in to After Hours on Tuesday. Tuesday, we're gonna get it in on After Hours and we're gonna have this conversation. That's crazy.
And it's all ages. From 17 up to 70, bitch. They out there hunting in packs. Looking for cat. I was
That's
blown
crazy.
And as I'm listening to them, like as I'm in these lines and I'm listening because I'm nosy, bitch, I want to listen. I'm listening to them talking about how they travel throughout Colombia and they go to these different cities and they don't like this city because of this and this city because of that.
This rainbow ass nigga in the airport eavesdropping and shit. Yo, this nigga is crazy. Yo, salute to the chat. Nigga in the airport eavesdropping to go and report back to the ladies. And then you got niggas like Anton giggling and finding this shit so amusing.
Yo,
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
it's I can't believe it. I cannot believe this. I didn't want this to be true, but it's true. Unfortunately, it's true. And one last thing before I go, they all had on these fake chains. You could tell they were so fake because they were so bright. They were supposed to be like silver or platinum, but they was just so fucking bright. They looked like fucking aluminum on their neck. And everybody had these fake
He dissing. Why he dissing? Come on, man. Just
diamond chains on.
He's dissing because it's a female. Well, it's a thing that thinks it's a female, nigga. And you find it funny. You find this shit hilarious. So that shit says a lot about you. You find this mook nigga hilarious.
I said, this is I don't want to be here. That's what I got off the plane. I said, I can you bring me back, bring me to another destination. I thought
and listen, fam. I'm gonna reserve my full thoughts until tomorrow, but I am curious. What do you guys think about
Showtime salute.
there being an explosion, so to speak? No pun intended. There being an explosion of guys getting their passport, and I'm sure that they're influenced by what is going on the internet and the conversations and all of this stuff. And I've been watching it manifest for years, and I see what's happening. When I travel personally, I travel to Tokyo. I just got back from Bucharest. We went to central Mexico. And I traveled with my daughter. So, and I also took my daughter to Tokyo, and I also took her to
You know
Bucharest,
he
and I also
did.
took my wife with
He
me
got
and
a
all of that
million
stuff. So,
views. Easy.
I've personally never been out of the country by myself. I don't think that I would ever leave out of the country by myself because I'm not comfortable going out of the country by myself because it's not like traveling in the United States of America. It's just safety. You know what I'm saying? Just pure safety. Or call me scary. I'm just a little different, and I like to have a woman with me everywhere that I go. But
Right.
curious as to what y'all
Especially
think.
to
Let me know what y'all
Colombia.
think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon link is in the description.
That was
Teach
cat.
Hanley 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I
We
love
know that
y'all.
was a lot.
Appreciate you. I'm gonna holler at you later. Peace.
Make it rain, girl, make it.
You again. Everybody's loving that Grubhub deal with Prime, huh?
Should we just start carpooling?
What's the name of that video? It gotta be this.
Solo premium, nunca regular.
Yeah, send me that link again, bro. I went and put a fucking Primo video on. Oh wait, that was what you sent me. Yo, I'm slow. I'm high. Yo, somebody send me a link, y'all. Let's watch something. I'm thinking, yeah, this nigga DJ Money is a fool. Bando, let me get a wrench, boy. I got you, gang. Let me go on the. Yeah, I'm high, yeah. I'm smoking. I'm about to roll up another one. I ain't know that. I'm just typing it in, but whatever y'all niggas say y'all trying to watch, I just tune in. I click say never regular. I'm like, hold the fuck. This a Primo video. Yo, this nigga DJ Money's a fucking fool. Yo, what y'all niggas trying to watch? Y'all send me a link. Salute to DJ Money. Yeah, this nigga's a fool. Pull up, bro. You got me with that one. I thought you actually said some of it. Y'all was over there. That shit was funny. I tuned into that shit. Yeah, bro. Yeah, DJ Money.
Yo, yo.
Yo, first question. Did you
That's
did
what
you
I
know
meant. That's what I
was
meant.
that
But
a troll? You
everybody
was
said that he all good and stuff. I ain't know. I thought
oh,
because
so
I
you
was
re-
listening.
oh
I was watching it yesterday. I'm new at this shit, bro. I just heard him talking about a whole bunch of stuff about everything. I didn't know it was all good or what. My bad. I didn't know. And everybody on it like money. You don't even know who you're talking about. I'm like, no,
he's
I
in it.
don't know what I'm
He's here
talking about.
right.
He said
He's
he's
here
right
right
here in the
now.
space with you, fool.
Yo,
He right here typing right now. Like, I
you
don't
can't
know.
make this shit up. He's
Like,
here right now, man. That's him right there,
yeah,
money.
I said I'm new at this shit, my nigga. I was just watching this shit yesterday, and I wanted to
Now
speak on
salute to
that
you though,
shit.
but somebody a real nigga said, "Nah, yo, hold on, man. Though some nigga talking dirty on the guys."
Yeah, oh yeah, nigga. I got my nigga back. Fuck all that shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I hear Vando name and shit in the chat, nigga. I'm with all of that, nigga. I got all that beef and shit with this for the chat and shit, nigga. I'm new at this shit, nigga, but I'm in this shit.
Yo, you can't
100.
make this shit up. Now salute, bro. Salute, my nigga. Yo, you can't make this shit up.
Like I got you,
Salute.
I got you, my nigga. Shit, if I'm
Salute.
in
You
it,
know
I'm
you
in
the
it,
vibe.
nigga.
You
Shit.
know my dog, bro.
I
This
ain't trying
shit's
to,
funny
I
as
ain't trying
fuck
to
though.
start
I'm like,
no
yo, this
shit
nigga.
though. I ain't trying to start
I
no
thought
beef
you
with
was
nobody.
trolling. It's so funny. I'm like, yo, I'm high. This nigga
You're
DJ
right,
Money
right. I
trolling.
think you pushed the button. You wait, hold on. This ain't it. You
Yeah,
know,
I'm like, it's primo shit. I was there. I saw
uh,
this shit.
okay, yeah. I'm just trying to watch out for our backs and shit, my
Yo,
nigga. Shit.
salute, bro.
Who ain't got your back?
Salute.
I got your back, my nigga.
I
It's like that
appreciate you
nigga
for
was
that,
talking
bro.
shit to NYC on the bus and shit. I wanted to jump in there. Like, nigga, you don't even know where you going right now. How the fuck you gonna jump in and say where you why you got him on a money on a stupid run and shit? Nigga, you don't even know where you going right now. Just sit back and relax and watch the show. You know. I got your back though, bro.
Yo, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate you.
I don't mean no disrespect to nobody else. I just, just trying to make sure that the team is cool
I appreciate you,
and
my guy.
strong and shit, you know?
Salute, bro. I
I'm gonna fall
appreciate you.
back though, bro. You want me to come back? Let me know, okay?
You good? Salute, bro.
All right, peace.
You pull up whenever. You know that shit.
You know it. Oh, I
Or you can
stay in the
stay on if you want. You ain't gotta go
yeah,
nowhere.
I
Pause.
stay in the background.
I
I'll be on balls.
I bet. Yo, that's funny as fuck. Yo, somebody send me a link, chat. I thought my guy was not. Salute to my son DJ Money, but salute to my guy, man. Real nigga. Never regular, only premium. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking this nigga send me primo shit. Yeah, that shit was jokes. And I'm just quick to put on something that y'all niggas sent me. I ain't even yo, that shit was funny as fuck. You can't make that shit up. That shit was not script. That was a good laugh. The nigga that came on a panel. What's the name of the video? I seen yeah, Primo did a little review. Wait, what's it Primo? Somebody did a little review on that nigga. But he really came on the panel and told his side of the story. Yeah, I saw that one with Columbia. Yeah, I seen that. We can watch it again if y'all niggas want to see that. Nah, I was in the chat. I was there. I was arguing with some bitch nigga, but nah, that shit wasn't about me. I was in the chat. Oh yeah, but fuck all that, Romeo. Talk about them Knicks. Let's talk about them Knicks and them whack ass Celtics. We get to accountability and all that other shit later. Talk about them Celtics, nigga. I haven't watched much of his content to give an opinion. I haven't watched none of his content. We keeping it a glass. I'm a fan of the travel space, but I don't watch everybody.
Why that nigga hype say I talk like I'm on the water and shit?
Bro, once niggas say funny shit like that, it
like
can't
a
it
group,
can't be unseen or unheard.
like a
Like
like like
one
a
time
group of fish.
one
Wow.
time nigga said somebody in the chat, I don't even remember who it was, but I'll never forget what he said. He said that Future reads the chats like he's reading an eviction notice. And after he said that, I was never able to unsee it. I don't even remember who said it, but I'll never forget that.
That's right.
He said, bro, he be reading the chat like he reading an eviction notice. That shit had me rolling.
That's because he got one glass in his eye.
Nah, it ain't about his eyes. It's the face. It's like the worried face he put. He put like a worried look, like a confused look on his face. That's what makes that shit funny.
Like he in trouble or something, huh?
Yeah, like he read an eviction notice. Like he read an
Mhm.
eviction letter.
Like, oh damn.
Yo, D Nice, salute. Y'all niggas playing with my Celtics. I'm a Celtics car. Nah, bro. It's the thing. Niggas, man, I was even with y'all like, yo, I don't see how the Knicks got this, man. I don't see it. The Celtics got a better team. They shoot the most threes. I was talking that talk, bro. Like I'm a realist.
I'm the one that told you about that shit though.
About what?
The,
Oh,
the
about anything
playoff,
could happen. It's the playoffs now for sure, for sure.
yeah, the playoffs is a
So
whole different disco, bro.
you know the
Yeah,
diehard New York fans been telling me that, but yeah, like you said that.
anything goes, you know.
Let's bet, nigga. All right, I got a buck. We'll do a little 50, 100 out of bet, whichever one you want to do. Damn, you still want to bet, and it's 2-0? Oh, this is a confident man right here.
Yeah, he
I
got
can
the
respect a
juice.
confident man. I can respect a believer.
He got the juice.
Yeah, you gotta respect a believer. He's down 0-2 and he's still willing to bet. No incentives, no.
It's over if they got one more game though.
Nah, it's two more. It's four. Oh yeah,
No,
you
no,
mean
I'm
like
no.
realistically? Realistically.
If they get their third game and shit, it's over.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, you was doubting your motherfucking.
And we going to the garden.
You was doubting your Knicks.
That shit gonna be litty. Yeah, I mean, it's not that I was doubting. I was just being realistic. So I thought. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just think how Spike Lee feels though. That nigga been on that shit
You heard what I
forever.
said, DJ?
Yeah, I heard you. But just think about what
You,
Spike.
heard, you see, I'm not Spike Lee. Spike Lee is a diehard
Yeah, I tell you,
win or
that's who right
lose.
there.
I'm not Spike Lee. I'm a realist. Like
That nigga go to
I like to
every
be
game.
realistic.
He going. He going.
That nigga don't. He ain't realistic.
He going
Yeah,
coast to
yeah.
coast. He going coast to coast with the shit.
And he thinks we can win them all. Like, nah, this ain't. I know when to expect the loss. I know when shit ain't looking good.
Yeah.
He said we've been here before.
Well,
Oh, okay. See, I don't. I'll take your word for it. If you said it was down to it, damn. Oh wait. Didn't our main players get hurt? If that is how the story played out, wasn't we all fucked up? I know Jalen Brunson was hurt. I don't know what happened to Randall, but yeah, we was all jammed. We was all battered up. Pause.
Marco, salute.
I mean, the Celtics, to be honest, they have no choice but to make this shit a good series.
Yeah.
They might break
They're
that.
the
They might split that
champions.
whole team up if they get swept.
Yeah.
Even a 5-1, they might break that whole bitch up.
Yeah. If they get
Somebody getting
swept,
traded
yeah.
or fired.
A lot of people getting fired for sure.
If the Celtics get swept, oh boy. Hold on, give me a second. Word. That's a fact. All we need is one. We already spanked them twice at home. We just need one game in our crib. And yep,
Right, that series is getting good though because you don't know who really gonna win though now.
right. Who y'all think
What?
for the finals?
Right. Who you really think?
From the West, I got OKC. I got OKC winning everything, tripping all. From the East, who's coming out the East? Shit, it clearly ain't the Celtics no more. I had the Celtics, but between the Cavs and the Knicks, damn, you see, I'm gonna sound weird again, but I got the nah, fuck that. No, I got with the Knicks. The Knicks, fuck that. I ain't. I was never going against them, but yeah, the Knicks. I got the Knicks coming out the East, if not the Cavs. But I got OKC taking everything.
Yeah, Cavs ain't looking that good though.
Yeah, that's a fact. I knew it. It's only right though, because niggas is down too. All right, wait. Hold on, let me read that again before I say all right. My 50 for your 100. I bet. A little like Jennings bet the first one, the 50 for my 100. I bet. That's a deal. Let me drop the emoji in the chat. Only right. Somebody should have took games up on that before the series. That nigga was talking crazy. Wolves?
I think that was too much. I think that was too much.
Oh no. The Gans said he was ready to bet niggas. Gans been talking down on the next whole year before the playoffs. So I know it's Gans for sure. Too much probably
Yeah,
said something.
he was talking too much about it.
Oh, okay. And what too much said?
Too much said that the Knicks is gonna take it all the way.
Salute to that nigga. Shout out to my nigga too much. Nah, I got to. It's only right. We up 2 games. Niggas make niggas make series bets in the beginning of the series. Niggas don't do that shit in the middle. You gotta give some type of juice. It's only right.
Yeah.
The next nigga would have been like, nah, ain't no more bet, nigga. We already down 2.
Some people bet every series though too though. You know.
Yo, 50, Romeo to 50. You know what they say, man. You gotta watch them niggas. You gotta watch them Cowboy fans. Them niggas be funny money and delusional. Ah shit, I probably started something with that. Shout out to all my Cowboy fans. All right, bro. We locked in. No, they're really not. They just shoot too many fucking threes. I heard they missed like 14 field goals when it mattered. They ain't never gonna win like that. Not with Mr. Clutch. Not with Mr. Fourth Quarter, Mr. 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. They ain't never gonna win like that missing shots. But I ain't gonna front. If they make most of their threes, it's like, come on, forget about it. Them niggas shoot hella fucking threes.
If that
Who
fool
you-
Bronson make it to the championship, he gonna be the king of New York for real, for real.
What?
You don't think so?
Bro, for decades, nigga.
Yeah, that fool right there. They
For,
loving him already.
exactly. So if he bring niggas a chip, nigga, bro,
He
they gonna
go
put his faces everywhere. They gonna
right,
name the street after that motherfucker.
right. He get to go to every restaurant, eat for free.
Forget about it.
Didn't Jason go to Kobe's basketball school?
What you said, bro? I walked off for a little bit.
Didn't Jason go to Kobe's basketball school, little camp or
Yeah,
whatever?
yeah, he did, and he went to Duke. So I've been in tune with him.
Yeah, so
I
he
fuck with
probably,
college. I fuck with college basketball more than NBA. So I be
you
in
know,
tune with a lot of these niggas before they really pop off.
yeah, all them fools looked up to Kobe and shit.
Yeah,
All this new generation motherfuckers look up to his ass.
he definitely went to the Mamba school. Nah, I didn't. I didn't really get on the gram like that today. I posted a couple of shit. Then I came right on YouTube. I ain't even check. If I would have scrolled long enough, I would have seen that shit. That's funny as fuck. And I know it's sports and shit. I know it's all entertainment. But the Celtics fans, them niggas know to come over here on their best behavior tomorrow. them Knicks fans, them niggas get real retarded around this time of year.
Yeah, I don't know them Celtics too though.
Yeah, y'all seen what they did to that Spurs fan? I ain't agree to that. I don't condone that.
What they do?
That Spurs they was going back and forth in front of the Madison Square Garden, but it was all funny games though. Then eventually the Knicks fan knocked them out.
What? I didn't see that shit.
Yeah,
What? Knocked his ass out, huh?
but he was way bigger. The nigga he knocked out, you could tell he wasn't on that. He wasn't like a confrontational guy. He didn't
Mm.
deserve that shit. I ain't agree with that.
Yeah, they did
But he
that shit.
knocked
They
he
did that
knocked
shit
him
out here a long time ago.
for who?
One of the Dodger fans killed the nigga and shit
Damn.
behind the game and shit. Yeah, that shit was on the news a long time. It was a while ago though. He killed him. He stomped him out and she killed his ass.
Mm.
Yeah, over a baseball game.
Oh shit! Hold on, my bad. Hold on. Moscow's repping for his hometown. All right. Moscow said, "Hold on, it ain't over yet."
See, it get weird when they be home fighting and shit. That's
Yeah.
like the Raiders used to be like that too. They used to have all kind of fights up in the motherfucking stands back in the days.
Irregular, regular facts. The city's gonna get destroyed, and I'm gonna be down there live streaming, so y'all can see that shit. Shit is gonna be a zoo over there.
Oh yeah, y'all ain't had it in a long time too. Shit.
Oh shit! The Knicks fan got his ass beat up. Damn. And that shit went viral. And that shit was in Boston. I would even pull up if I was a Boston fan. Yeah. Y'all have to come on your best behavior. A Boston fan getting his ass whooped tomorrow for sure, unprovoked, just because. Damn, niggas take this sports shit too serious.
Oh yeah,
Mark
they
my
do.
words, y'all.
They do. I think they made a movie about that shit too. I
A
forgot
Knicks
that
fan
shit.
got beat up in Boston. Yeah, New York niggas ain't gonna take that lightly. Where you said that shit happened at DJ?
What the fight?
Yeah.
Shit, that shit happened. What was that? I think it was in San Francisco. I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that shit. But I know it was out this way, either San Francisco or in L.A. But the Raiders used to fight all the time.
Yo, Moskins, I'll put another 50 with you. I bet 50 if you want to bet. And we could do the same stipulations as this nigga Romeo if you want. I don't care. Banner, stay doing that bullshit. Yeah, shit get real. Aaron Hernandez show. What you talking about, bro? I personally know 3 Wyatt crash outs who are going to the Garden on Saturday to play knock. You see? They're not even going for the game. They're going to do weird shit. There's going to be a movie down there tomorrow. Or fucking, when is the game? Saturday, you said? They're going to destroy everything just because we won. That's tough. That's tough, especially in the playoffs. 5-0 on the road, that ain't easy. Basically, if y'all win, if the Celtics win, I got to pay an extra 50 because we up 2-0 now. And if I win, y'all just got to pay that 50. So basically, if y'all win, I got to send 100. I'm with that. Saturday, 3:30. All right. Moss considers a bet. All right, bet. That's a bet, Moskins. Locked in. Yo, what y'all niggas trying to watch? Send me a link or something. I'm just winging it. I would have had something in mind, but I gotta think. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see how I think. Oh, okay. Let's go see what the fuck. Let's go watch one of this nigga videos. This nigga drop a video every 2-3 days.
Yeah, I
That
think
nigga be working.
he just
That
had a
nigga
new
be.
one today.
You look at that. I'm speaking on some shit from like 2 days ago. That nigga be working. Salute.
Man, that's the newest one right there.
Let's go see what this nigga got going on.
That one got a fat ass.
Yeah, I like his format.
I remember the Indian.
And he be putting the holes open.
How was it? I got my key, right?
I wonder how much he be giving them, like, and how he goes about the negotiation. I want to know how he talks this shit over with. just for research purpose.
Huh? ¿Por qué no le están dando? I ain't got much hair on my head, bro. I ain't got much hair on my. We can do it for you. You will make me look fucking ugly. Yeah, you can do it. No. I ain't even happy hour, bro. Wow. This is what you call lace, bro.
Wait,
They got an underground restaurant here. You know what I'm saying? I can see how this would be real romantic if you brought a female here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come down here, catch a vibe type situation. I was solo dolo this time. And we plotting. So this right here is a VIP area. You know what I'm saying? They prefer you to do reservations for this area. It's 18,000 pesos, and it can seat up to 6 people in each one of these little cabanas. Now I do want to explain to y'all. I paid 2,500 pesos to get in, and with that 2,500 pesos, I can get 2,500 pesos worth of food and drinks. So that'll be the same situation with these VIP tables. So I know you probably can't see that menu real good. So I just tell you what I had. I got the pastor tacos. They were 850 pesos. And then I got two drinks. They were like 450 pesos a piece. And I gave the rest of the money to my server. So yeah. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up by saying that Santa Fe is definitely a 10 out of 10. If you ever in Sasua, don't even think about it. Just go. You know. And if y'all find any value in this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you got it on your heart, share the video. Cash App is also there. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Until the next one. Peace.
I can't wait. Look at the tray. Wait, I'm gonna have to play this bitch back. Now hold on.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? YouTube family, Capital Trey here. So I went to Santa Fe earlier, snagged some footage of this spot, man. This place go hard. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to catch the vibe without a ton of people in the spot. Though a few snuck in there, it's all good. Doing this YouTube thing, it's all about respecting boundaries, you know? Keeping the focus on the places and not necessarily all the faces. Um, I hope y'all can dig the vibe. Hope you enjoy the video. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, let me know this shit live. I don't like how this shit playing. But I don't want to restart it.
It's skipping.
I was about to say, it's just playing with a crazy ass delay. It's not even doing that on the laptop.
That shit look cool. Ain't nobody there.
Hold on, I'm not doing it no justice playing it like this. Hold on. And I caught this shit late. Shout outs to my nigga Capital Trey. He know the vibes. Real member.
Yeah, I heard that nigga voice. I was like, hey, that sound like Trey.
Yeah, that was him.
Nigga, shit. Yeah.
I'm just having some technical difficulties right now, but I'm gonna play that shit for real in a minute. Oh, salute to the chat. Salute to everybody in the building. I got this fire idea. That's the shit. You can have all the ideas in the fucking world. You gotta start putting them bitches out there. Yeah, today or tomorrow, I'm gonna start cooking up this fire idea I got.
You gotta do it.
Exactly. Just put it out there and see what it do. Okay, I got lost. I hope that's clickbait. But yo, this nigga Future just went on live. Talk about he got lost. Let's hope he's joking. Let's hope he's trolling.
He off the bus?
I don't know. I just got the notification. Did the live start or he's telling niggas to wait? Let me go see.
Oh, yeah, he off the
Yeah,
bus.
that nigga's on live.
Oh, he on the bus still. He on the bus still.
Yeah.
We going over there?
Yo, Born, salute. Salute, Born. Appreciate you for pulling up. We about to slide over the Future shit. Salute. I'm gonna crank up another one when we come back over here when we get live again. What the fuck? I'm stumbling on my words and shit. When I go live again and shit, I'm gonna start another one, and I'm gonna be better prepared. I'm gonna have some time to go over and discuss with the guys. Salute, yeah, we out to Future shit. I think he's trolling. I hope he's trolling. I hope he's trolling. He did get on that bus kind of fast without confirming, but let's go see y'all. Salute, salute.